Hello guys, this is Adam with you here, and I am commentating on the game of Flash versus Jaedong. This is a game I was highly looking forward to, the 2009 MSL Finals. This game just happened on the 23rd of January 2010. Flash and Jaedong, considered the two current best Starcraft players in the world. In my opinion, it is currently Flash, although a lot of people will argue it is Jaedong. I'm not going to spoil any results here. I'm just stating what I'm thinking here, and I'm saying Flash because in a lot of his recent games, I've seen him destroy some dominant players, and this is going to be an excellent matchup, and I'm excited to cast these games. I've fixed my microphone problem, so hopefully my volume level is a lot better now, and we're getting this game underway. So we have Flash, who is Terran, obviously, and Jaedong, who is the Zerg player. This game I was looking forward to for weeks in advance. I was really hyped about it, and I'm hyped to cast it. There's kind of some gibberish midway through, but I'll talk about that when that happens. And we'll just see how it's going on live, and I'll just commentate from here. So here we have Flash just throwing down a supply depot, standard build so far, nothing fishy or out of the ordinary. Jaedong, same thing, no 4 pool or 5 pool or anything cheese going on here. It looks like they're going to have an honest match between each other, so it should be a really good game. Okay. So, Jaedong here's sending out his overlord right across the map for scouting, obviously. This overlord just down, and Flash just building a barracks so far. Nothing strange out of the normal. Typical spawning pool at 14 drones, it looked like, and gas right away too. So it looks like he's going to go into a layer tech and possibly get mutas or lurkers as quickly as possible. Now I often see Zerg expand right away, sometimes before the spawning pool. I guess Jaedong is opting to do the spawning pool first, just to either be safe as well as put pressure on Flash, depending on what build Flash went. And so now Flash is sending out a scout here to go scout Jaedong. Here comes Jaedong's hatchery. Okay, so now he's expanding just after the spawning pool, so it's a little bit safer play than being greedy right off the bat. And Flash just looks like he's going to be walling in there with a supply depot and some marines. Flash's scout just coming up to Jaedong's base now so far, and Flash has definitely scouted Jaedong's expansion and the layer tech right away. Flash is also expanding. He's building a command center thrown down right now. Nice marine finding that overlord. He might possibly get it, might not. It's going to be a close one. Getting that first overlord is a huge deal. If he got that overlord, it would be significant. But it looks like that overlord is going to get away. Now some Zerglings spawning by Jaedong here. Going to try and get that scout by Flash. Flash keeping it alive, microing it around. Usually that first scout will go down somewhat quickly to the Zerglings because really good players with the micro will separate their Zerglings and get a surround on the SCV. But as you can see, Flash has been really working on this matchup against Zerg players. So he's deking these Zerglings really well, dodging them left, right, and center. Very exciting to see this. The longer this scout stays alive, the more intel he's going to get, and the more he'll be able to respond to what Jaedong's build is going to be. So now it looks like Jaedong might finally get this scout. The layer tech is done, so we're going to see here, and it's a spire, so he's going to go for mutalisks. And Flash withdrawing his scout, keeping it alive, and leaving the base. So Flash just 5 marines so far. It looks like command center's almost up. He's already transferred some scouts, and he's building another barracks, so he's going to go marine medic, which is the typical build you go against Zerg. Mech is less common against Zerg. It's normally marine medic. So here comes the academy to make some medics, and Flash is returning the scout here. Jaedong still typical muta build so far. Zergling, I'm not sure if that Zergling got Flash's SCV there, or if it went down to the corner to scout for any kind of cheese maybe, or other expansions. I'm not sure what that Zergling was doing in the bottom right corner there. But anyway, now it's moving across the map. I think it's going to be used for more scouting purposes. Yeah, Jaedong with a few Zerglings actually across the map. Going to see when Flash makes that first push out, the more time he knows about it, the better it's going to be for him. So here we go. Flash still doesn't have his second gas up yet, but he's got a lot of good SCVs on that minerals patch, and he's throwing down the ComSat station, so nothing will throw him for surprise like lurkers or anything like that. Engineering bay, still typical build here, and there's Jaedong, zoom of death, showing him a little bit. It'll probably show Flash next, and so we're just seeing their typical build so far. Nothing exciting really happening yet, and we're going to see what's going to happen here. Okay, it looks like Flash is now going to be pushing out. He's got 2 medics up. Here comes the first push, or maybe he's just trying to kill that Overlord. And no, it seems he's scouted the Mutalisks maybe, and he's responding to that. So he's trying to keep the Marine medics in the back of his base. Yeah, he's got turrets building, perfect timing. Flash always leaves it to the very last second, and as you can see, he had it just in time. Both those turrets came just in time when he needed them, thwarted that early Mutalisk harassment. And they still might be able to pick off, yes, picked off 1 SCV, going in, got another one, and here's the Marines. Nice, fast movement. I think they have stim at this point in time. I don't have any sound, so I can't tell by the sound anyway. And so yeah, just Jaedong trying to keep Mutalisk harassment on Flash here. Flash just defending. 4 Mutalisks it looks like. That's not too many, but it's enough if it goes unchecked. Anyway, it looks like there's no turrets in the bottom of Flash's base, so that's kind of vulnerable. I guess Flash is relying heavily on his Marine medic force to keep that secure. And okay, he's throwing down some turrets now. And here comes Flash in with the Marines, stimming across to try and cut off the Mutalisks. They're going to get a few SCVs here though. The Marines can't move that fast or fly wherever they want. And oh wow, killing so many Marines there. Jaedong just destroyed at least half of Flash's army. That's a significant amount. He's probably got a dozen Mutalisks in that mix. I don't know, he's one-shotting Marines left, right, and center. This is looking really bad for Flash here. Flash only has 3 Marines left. More Mutalisks coming to reinforce. Jaedong looking in really strong position right now. Here he is just continuing to do what he's doing best, harassing here. And Flash doing whatever he can to hold this off. I don't really know what Flash can do. He either needs to push out to start keeping aggression on Jaedong, or Jaedong's going to go unchecked. It looks like Jaedong's actually expanded for a second time now, having a 3rd base. It looks like on the mini-map there. And so Jaedong's really taking advantage of this early pressure, and Flash is now really behind. He's got no more army left. Very few SCVs mining at his main base. Every Marine that spawns dead. And there's the GG. Flash, GG's, loses the first game. Jaedong has won. Wow, what a fast, great game that one was. Look at the crowd, the audience going crazy. And but there's still a few more games to go. It's best out of 5. So I'm going to cast the other games and we'll see the results overall.